Yo, yo, yo. Let him out. Be much for the drink, Luther Vandross. Let's go. Let's go. We finna get it. Finna spill the real. I'm far about a pussy. Yeah. Turn it up. Let's get to it. Yeah, man. Let's get to it. Never too much for the drink, Luther Vandross. Shout out to that nigga V's, man. That nigga be talking, dog. Nigga say, nigga, I'm in the trenches with runway clothes on, looking like I don't belong. Nigga, the fuck they... Shout out to V's, man. That nigga be rapping, man. Turn us up immediately, nigga. We on all that, man. Let's get to this real lesson today, man. Hopefully everybody feeling good. I woke up early today, dog. I've been behind. We're gonna let a few more people get up here. We're gonna get it started. We ain't gonna hold y'all up. Shout out to all my political partners in the chat. Y'all know how we do over here. We need the participation. We not tripping off the donations. Once again, we are not tripping off of donations. We just need participation. Need y'all to hit that like button just to turn it up, interact, reshare, send it around, spread the word, man. We finna say a lot of things today that's gonna hurt some feelings, but y'all know if you've been following this platform, when we get to speaking that real, we don't got time to spare feelings, my nigga. We can't hold back on this message. We can't downplay reality, logic, common sense, morals, and elevation to ourselves as a people to, protect people's egos and protect people's narratives and feelings when it just is what it is. Salute to everybody. Hope y'all feeling good today. Just getting a little bit of exercise in. Hit that like button. We need 100 likes right now. We need 100 likes, man. We're not tripping off the money. It is free to support. All you got to do is hit the like button. Shout out to the replay gang. We're going to leave this one up today. We ain't going to be on here too long. We got some few things to go through. First of all, let's get it started with this. Oh, yeah, go hit that Studio 56 podcast channel as well. Go subscribe. We'll be back next week. Studio 56 podcast. We back next Tuesday. We'll go right to the Cardi B situation, man. I'm just calling this like it is. Anybody want to have the conversation with me, I'm all ears. I stand firm on it. I double down on it. I triple down on it. I quadruple down on it. And I, for shit show, however, whatever 5 is on it. And I stay on my pivot on it that Cardi B is not a good rapper. It's very trash. I'm not finna sit up here and act like I respect an artist dissing other artists in her music, but she's not writing the lyrics. That's trash to me. Certified. You're dissing a rapper, and I don't care who the rapper is. And don't come over here with who wrote whose song. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care who had their song written or what other song somebody had written before, or if you're an artist that has people help you with music. I understand the game. I'm a nigga that just spent nights in studios, my nigga. I grew up in the culture. I know that artists help artists out. They got partners in the studio that help them fill in words. You have producers and engineers that help niggas fill in words. You have niggas that help niggas with cadences. You got niggas that give niggas hooks and everything. Cardi B cannot rap at all. She doesn't know how to rap. That just is what that is. She's an entertainer. But to come into hip hop and you're having diss records to people and you're dissing other artists and you're not writing the lyrics, this is downright pathetic to me. This is a culture call, my nigga. I'm making this call for the culture. Who gonna debate it? Who wanna go against it? Anybody wanna protest that? That logic and that common sense? Come on. Anybody wanna protest that common sense? Some of y'all are so emotional and irrational. I'm pretty sure y'all do. We are not celebrating diss records or diss songs or diss bars. They're spreading her bars around the timeline today, showing Cardi B's bars. Like the bars she gave Ice Spice, the bars she gave JT, the bars that she gave Bia, and whoever else she dissed on there. They posting her bars and showing the lyrics like she wrote them. You know, they had a big discussion about the Imaginary Player song when, you know, Jay-Z blessed the game with that beat and allowed her to use that, which, you know, that's just a cultural move, business move, and everything of the sort. You know, the older artists, they do understand at times now we can't be those old guys that don't want to see the younger artists or the people making the waves, you know, use our beats or use our songs or use our work. So they clear them a lot. Cool. She got Imaginary Players cleared. Fam, it sounds like she's doing a read along. And I said that when I heard it, and the discussion was not, does it sound, it was like, how can you fail with a Jay-Z beat? A classic Imaginary Players beat. You fail with that beat. But people were critiquing the song like in a way of knowing that she is not writing lyrics on her own. And we're actually doing that now in hip hop. I'm like, no, she could be an entertainer. She could be a multimillionaire. She could be rich and successful and take care of her family. We're not supposed to be taking this serious like this is real rap. Now, if you like the music, but she has to be in the trash rapper category. If when I hear your music, it sounds like you're just reading. Just keeping it 100. Am I tripping? If I'm hating, y'all tell me I'm hating. I'm not talking about if you like the finished product. I'm talking about, does it sound like this girl is reading from a sheet of paper? She has no flows. She doesn't have a cadence. She just talking. Make sure when y'all spread my message around or y'all want to say I'm saying stuff, don't misrepresent my points. Don't misrepresent my points either. Because y'all are good for that. I'm going to put the phone right here, y'all, because it is getting hot. This bitch might heat up. We need 100 likes, man. Y'all niggas tripping. All I ask for is support. Free support. That's it. It ain't no reason why I've been doing this thing, how I be doing it, giving it up, how I give it up, put it all on the line. And I can't even get 100 likes up out of y'all. We'll get, one time we had 800-900 people watching, and y'all ain't hit the like button. 100 of y'all couldn't hit the like button. Out of 800 or 900. I don't ask for no donations. I just say interact with your dog stuff. Everything been for free for me for 7 years straight. We trying to block out some of this shade, y'all. I mean, block out some of this sun. I can feel the phone getting hot. That's crazy. Let me see if we go up over here. See if we get out the sun over here, man. Y'all turn us up, though. See if we can walk around over here and get up out the sun. So that's my whole thing with the flows and the delivery and the music. No matter how the finished product is, bro. No matter how the bars is, no matter how it sound, bro, she can't rap. She's not a rapper. There's a reason why this is her second project in 7 years. This is her second project in 7 years, y'all. There's a reason for that. Two projects in 7 years, man. I'm not finna come out here and act like I'm supposed to be taking Cardi B serious as an artist and as a rapper, my nigga. I'm just keeping that shit 1,000. So let's turn this up over into this other conversation right here now with the pregnancy stuff. Would y'all consider this a pregnancy rollout because they just happen to go ahead and keep it all the way unwrapped? I mean, keep it hidden until it was like, hey, we're gonna drop the album. Not true. Life does throw you curveballs. We ain't gonna sugarcoat that. Things do happen. And I'm a nigga that, you know, we are not gonna act like things don't happen. I don't do that. I'm not fake. I'm not gonna come on here and act like stuff don't happen. I'm not gonna come on here and act like people don't get pregnant. I'm not gonna act like that. Like that would be fake of me. I'm not gonna act like I don't like to use condoms either. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think none of us, some of us do, because we know it's the best decision to make. So you don't have little babies running around out of wedlock that often. And it's nothing wrong. It happens, man. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is unflawed. Nobody has all the answers. This is not that conversation. But I just feel like we have to have the conversation as 30-year-olds or better Once you're in your 30s, you're still young. You still got a lot to learn. I'm a nigga that's been 30 before. I know this. You don't have it all figured out at 30. You don't have it all figured out at 31, 32, 33. You're still bumping your head. You're still making mistakes. But you have to know and learn from those mistakes. Cardi B has gotten with a guy by the name of Stephon Diggs, NFL player, and the time frame of her getting pregnant is while she was still divorced and 6 months after her newborn baby was here, y'all. I didn't look for this. They put this on the blogs. It's there. I don't be going and looking into Cardi B life. I don't be going and looking up who Cardi B screwing and doing. I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? That don't be my game. That don't be my whole thing where I get up and do. I follow all the blogs, but I'm not really concerned with who's screwing who and who doing who and who doing this or that. But what I am concerned with is the reactions that I see to it, where there's a celebratory reaction from women. And I'm like, whoa, I'm not saying you need to bash Cardi B, because I don't believe that needs to be necessary. I don't think y'all need to bash her. I don't think that women need to dog her out. But since y'all want to celebrate it, now I got to come in and have a real conversation. Y'all celebrate her having a baby by another man 6 months after her and her husband she's pregnant 4 to 6 months after she just had a baby. She ain't even let her hole heal up all the way and went and let another nigga dive in there raw. What type of responsibility is that? Like, come on, this is an irresponsible decision. And I see you women out here, some of y'all are celebrating this. Oh, that's it, Cardi. Do your thing. Y'all trying to compete. When are you women gonna realize, the ones who are lost, the women that don't get it, the women that don't understand, you cannot compete with the man. You need to know that. You don't have a dick between your legs. Cardi B is one of the ones that is confused. I've heard her say plenty of times, suck my dick. I've heard Cardi B say, suck my dick. That lets me know that you believe that you can compete with a man and that you are masculine. Not my type of lady. Cardi B can't do nothing for me. Nothing. I'm sorry, I'm turned off by it. Any woman that I hear say, suck my dick, I am completely turned off by you. I don't care how much money you got. I've never been rich, y'all, so y'all gotta understand I'm cool and comfortable in my skin without having money, because I've never been rich. I've never been a multimillionaire. And guess what? 8% of Americans are just like me in the realm of never having $1 million at one time. I've never had $1 million at one time. So why would I sit up here and act like I know what it feels like to be a millionaire and not just stand on who I am as a person, stand on who I am in morals and codes and principles and integrity when it comes to things like this? No woman should ever be saying, suck my dick. I do understand that that's a part of that New York lingo and stuff like that. I get that. We ain't gonna sugarcoat that. But still, when I hear it, I'm like, hey, nah, that's not it. Too much masculine energy. As Kevin Samuels would say, put your dick away. Put your dick away. So that already just one of them things with me and Cardi B. But on top of the fact, seeing how they rolled this out with the baby presentation, I'm like, she has 3 kids, y'all. 3 kids already by Offset. You're still married to this man. So now, did you decide in 4 or 5 months that you're gonna have a baby with a guy that is going to take care of 4 other people? So that means he now has 5, actually, no, 5. Stephon Diggs, by putting the baby into you, that means that you supposed to think, I'm gonna have a baby with this man. And if I'm elevating and I'm doing something better than Offset, I have found a man that is ready to take care of 5 other people, to be a provider, to be a nurturer, to take care of, raise 5 other people. Do y'all think that Stephon Diggs and Cardi B sat down and talked about, Yeah, I'm ready to raise 5 people, Cardi B, not include myself. Because I do know how this works, right? Let me break it down for the niggas and the women, because it's a lot of niggas defending this too. When you have a baby and you're with the woman, you now have to provide and take care of the other 3 kids and her. So if she got 3 kids before you got to take care of. That's 3. That's 3, y'all. That's 3. So she got 3 kids before him. One is a 1-year-old. So you're basically telling yourself, I'm going to raise this 1-year-old. I'm going to raise the other kids that she has with cost that is 2 other kids. So that's 3 kids, including the 1-year-old. I'm going to be raising that child like it's mine. Then I'm also going to be taking care of her as well. Taking care of somebody is not just a financial thing, y'all. It's not just financial, but that's a part of it. Yes, Cardi B has her own bag. She has her own money. Offset is there. But you never get with somebody if you're not willing to take care of what they bring into the table. And they didn't discuss this. This is why I said on my post on Instagram that got people upset. This is why a lot of women, it ain't even necessarily got the relationship. You need a father. You need a male figure to kind of guide you, to help you make better decisions, to let you know, hey man, or just nurture you before you get to this point so you can see the signs and you can know what you're doing before you get there. So he has 3 kids to take care of. Those are her 3, plus the one they got together. That's 4 now, and her. That's 5. That's 5 kids. That's just 5 people and himself. That's 6 people he got to take care of. 6 people that you mentally have to nurture, because you got to take care of yourself first. Mentally, you know what I'm saying? Your money go out, your time go out, your energy go out to all of them, but first you got to be up here mentally. So you got to have yourself together mentally every day you wake up. You wake up, you pray, you get right, and you got to have your mind on point to be able to get in that mode to go, hey, I got a lot to handle out here right now. Let me get in my bag. Let me get my mind right to go get that. Let me go take care of that. Let me go handle that. You understand what I'm saying? So, 5. That's a 5-piece right there. I don't know if Dog had another child already. I didn't even look it up. Did he have a child already born before this new one? He allegedly, he has a child that was born 5 months ago. Meaning, Cardi B, if that's true, keyword if, allegedly, if he had a child that was born 5 months ago, that means he's fucking on something and Cardi B at the same time. So that means that Cardi B got separated from her husband and went and got fucked on by a nigga that was fucking another girl at the same time. Now, I'm not the nigga that's gonna come on and tear a nigga down. What a nigga do with his dick ain't really my business. Live it up. He's a young nigga. He doing what he should besides the babies. But if you want to just go run through shit, go run through shit. I'm a nigga that'll tell you. You a young nigga, my nigga. You done worked hard. You done been an athlete. You done been successful. If that's how you get your time off and you relax, hey nigga, I like to fuck on hoes and ball out and lay up and ball and parlay, my nigga. Go get it. But I think somebody had to have the conversation about men being responsible. See, a lot of people have struggled for so long and they glorify and they put it on the pedestal to have money. Do you know how many parents and kids have the best relationship ever and they parents ain't rich? I know niggas daddies that ain't too much had of nothing, that ain't never been rich, and they love their daddy to death. Nigga, they got the best relationship ever. Then you got parents that was rich as hell and they kids don't fuck with them. They can't get along. They can't see eye to eye. Bro, raising a kid is about talking. Raising a kid is about spending time, nurturing. Love is shown, my nigga. Love is not paid for. Love is shown, my nigga. Love is shown, my nigga. I come from a big family, bro, and our family we love. It's love, bro. Nigga, when I go, nigga, my parents gonna love me to death where, nigga, even if they didn't have Even if they couldn't provide, the love is there. Now that I'm older, you're gonna look back. Nah, my parents love me. My parents care about me. And I can say that for like my homies, like my nigga, like some of my bros, like nigga, I done seen it to where like, nigga, I done seen one of my partners had to get on his son ass. I'm talking about going in on him, just going off on him. And he had to, his son was out of pocket. Man, 5 minutes later, that nigga's son was going to sleep. Right after his daddy just towed into his ass. This is love right here. This how you know what real love is. My bro ain't rich at all. Ain't nowhere near rich. That nigga towed into his son ass. Pause. Got on him. Had to get on him. 5 minutes later, that nigga come back in the living room. Afterwards, he about to go to sleep. Maybe 10 minutes. A little bit of time, like he come back, he like, all right, Dad, I'm going to bed. Love you. All right, Dad, I'm going to bed now. Love you. So I love you too, son. That's the realest shit I ever seen, my nigga. That's the realest shit I ever seen. That's what having a family's about. It ain't about money. But y'all so dumb, y'all so whitewashed, y'all let these people like pencil whip y'all and all these celebrities tell y'all how to live and move. Well, they got money, well, they got money. No, it ain't about money. Do y'all not know, like back in the day, they used to have 10 kids? Nigga, on my daddy's side, my daddy had 10 brothers and sisters. My daddy had 10 brothers and sisters, nigga. My daddy had 10 brothers and sisters. My daddy had 10 brothers and sisters, man. It's a fact. On my granny, on my mama's side, my granny, it was 10 of them. I don't know how many it was on my papa. It was a lot of them too. Maybe like 5 or 6 of them, maybe 7. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all be always, oh man, they got the money to afford it. That's the way that they want y'all to think, man. I'm off of that. Yeah, the money is big. Yes, the money makes things 1,000 times easier. Yes, we're never gonna downplay money, y'all. I live in reality. I live off of logic. But I'm not even tripping with the women. I'm not tripping with nobody. But I expect women to try to defend this. I expect women who think they need to ride for their cause. See, what the white man did was they done separated the black man and the black woman and put us against each other till y'all don't even look at us as the same race. Y'all don't even look, y'all don't ride for black first, y'all ride for women first. Got y'all all confused. So I expect that from some women. Some women, they get it. It's a lot of women that get it. I talk to different women who tell me, nah, the man is supposed to lead and the woman should follow the man and the man is the leader. The man is head of household. And you know, I even if I can speak up and I can have input and I can feel like if the man is wrong, yes, I need to holler at him about it. We talk about it, but at the end of the day, the man is the leader. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Some is out of there. So I expect that from women. But niggas, I'm seeing niggas jumping out there. I'm like, wow. Hey, my nigga, if you a nigga and you can't comfortably, your woman doesn't understand that you run your household and you a nigga that believes that the woman should tell you what to do and the woman can't be wrong, all of you niggas like that, this ain't the platform for you, my nigga, unless you want to change your mindset. You might get in your feelings, my nigga, because we laugh at niggas like y'all. We laugh at you suckers. We laugh at you suckers, my nigga. We see it time and time again how you niggas go out. We seen it time and time again how you niggas go out. Salute to PJ Washington for getting himself out of that mess. That we knew what was coming with the whore ass bitch. What's her name? Brittany Renner. We saw her that whore ass bitch was coming. Now we got Devin Haney trying to sue his baby mama. You know, that hoe was a 304 bitch before he put the baby in the bitch. We ended up catching a phone call with her and Young Thug in jail. They leaked that. Yeah, they been bleeding Young Thug for a while now. I think about it. They been bleeding that nigga out, boy. But yeah, they had that phone call out there. But we knew the hoe was a 304 hoe. I didn't even know the hoe came from the Taz Angels gang. Just nothing but a hoe, a tried selling tramp. And that's the thing, bro. A twat seller is something that you fuck with. A twat selling tramp is something you enjoy momentarily. You're paying for her time. You're paying to fuck, get your nuts. If you like to lay up with the bitch, and then you move on. You understand what I'm saying? Don't try to invest to take a twat selling tramp serious, because everything that she has in her mind is gonna be financial. It's all about financial status and financial security from that hoe. But guess what? Them hoes do not like to follow the fucking rules. They don't. They don't like to follow rules. They don't like to follow the rules, man. Now, what has happened is Cardi B has been championed, and they're trying to act like this rollout, and her team is paying for it. Don't get me wrong. Her team is paying for the marketing. Her team is paying for her to be on the blogs today. Cardi B's team is paying for her to be seen. The blog posts y'all seeing them breaking down the lyrics, that's paid for. That's how they advertise artists now. On Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok. They gonna have us scheduled to go do all the interviews and things like that. Let me tap in with some of the chat, man. Check. Yep. And to be clear, I didn't say that Offset was right. See, let me address this. Shout out to all me who said that. Shout out to Twin. Shout out to Twin. Shout out to you, brother. Because I'm glad you brought that up, Twin. Because I see a lot of people, well, Offset did this first. Offset did that first. Offset did that first. I love that type of talk. Oh, man. I love it. It just reminds me of what I used to hear in elementary. Monkey see, monkey do. If he jump off a cliff, you gonna jump off a cliff? I remember that. That's one of the best lessons that you could ever teach your kid. Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey see, monkey do. I love that conversation. That tit for tat, monkey see, monkey do shit. Who raised y'all? Who raised y'all? Who raised y'all? Y'all parents ain't never told y'all about the monkey. So because your nigga cheat, you gonna go cheat back? No. See, one thing is, a nigga that cheat, that can be seen as a mistake, no matter how you want to slice the pie. It can be. Now, you might feel like it's not a mistake. You might not feel like it's wrongdoing. You might feel like this person is a cheater. You might feel like he has a problem. Whatever reason it was that he cheated, he cheated. I'm not okaying it. You do what you need to do in regards to y'all relationship after that. But because a nigga cheated on you, you go fuck on another nigga, you're worse than him because you make the decision to be spiteful. See, a nigga cheat and try to get away with it, meaning he don't want you to know. You cheated on some in my head. That nigga cheated not to get at you. That nigga cheated not to do you wrong. That nigga cheated because he's a horny, hot dick nigga that's irresponsible. That's a difference as opposed to I'ma go cheat with these bad intentions just to make that nigga feel bad or just to make myself feel good. I'ma go cheat on him because he cheated on me. That's the dumbest shit you can do. That's the dumbest shit you can do. And for women, to give y'all some real game, it's a double standard. It is. The world is full of double standards. Some of them work in our favor, some of them work in y'all favors. It's a double standard, ladies. Some of the double standards work in y'all favor, some of the double standards work in our favor. This is the way the world works. It's things that we can't do that y'all can do, and y'all get respect for, vice versa. Just so happened, the cheating standard works in our favor. That's one of them. It's a man's world, sweetheart. It's a reason why we can have babies till the day we die. It's the reason why. It's the reason why there's no woman on this earth that's walking right now. Let's keep this shit 100. There's no woman on this earth, ladies, who is walking, who is able to have babies that a 80-year-old man that's still living and can get hard can't put his dick in get her and shoot a club up and reproduce. There's not a woman walking this earth as Ant, just keeping it 100. Myself, there's not a woman walking this earth who, if she's in the mood, she hot, ready to go, she wet, my dick hard, I stick my dick in her raw, she gonna feel it. It's gonna feel good to her. She's gonna love it. It just is what it is. This is not a thing. It's just the way that the species break down. It's the science of this shit. It's the science of it. It's the science of it. We having real conversations over here. Am I right or am I right or am I wrong? I'm saying it's not about a woman liking me. I'm talking about the physical form. It's not about me specifically. I just use that. It could be any nigga. Any nigga on earth. Any nigga on earth who can get his dick hard. If a woman is wet, if you stick your dick in her, she's going to like it. She's going to enjoy it. It's going to make her feel good. And that could be a nigga from 15 all the way to 90. This is how the woman breakdown works. This is how the breakdown of women works. This is how the woman breakdown works. This is how even the man breakdown works. It's a double standards run the world, y'all. They're part of the world. Now, let me get to this point here. When Cardi B went out in there and did this, she strategically thought revenge. The only thing is, what women need to know, there is a difference in a different makeup and mental as people, humans. There is a difference between fucking and getting fucked. There's a difference. The man fucks the woman. The woman gets fucked. It is what it is. There is a difference. There is a difference. The woman gets fucked. There's a difference of it. So when a nigga cheat, that's why you're naturally gonna look at it like, damn, that nigga messed up, woo-de-woo. This is why niggas get taken back. But as a woman, you had to really sit back and say, I'm going to let this nigga fuck me. So this got tied into Cardi B's album Rollout. She popped out with the baby like on that interview, like, okay, the album gonna drop. And I understand sometimes you get thrown curveballs, and her team had to get together and say, well, man, how we gonna release this shit? How we gonna put it out? Okay, damn, she done got pregnant. And they like, man, we've been stalling this album long enough. They've been stalling Cardi B album long enough. So they had to say, well, damn, man, we got to go ahead and jump on it now, man. Everybody going to be talking about her. Everybody going to be talking about the new baby. They're using her baby as a rollout, whether she wants to admit it or not. Whether her team wants to admit it or not. Because they could have waited till after she had the baby. Am I right or wrong? She got to be about, what, 6-7 months? She got to be about, what, 6-7 months now? So the team got together and said, man, we're going to go ahead and use this baby as a rollout. She had to be okay with it. We're going to go over here. We're going to talk about the new pregnancy in these interviews. They're going to see the baby bump. You're going to get on stage and perform with the baby bump. We're using it as the rollout. Man, she bigger than 4 months. She got to be at least 6. She got to be at least 6. How much you think any woman or person can take? And I have a grown sons, and I remember him saying I can have more kids out of misplaced emotions. I said, you're right, but I'm going to take care of him. We know you on parole. Yeah, I'm on parole, bro. Yeah, she a strong 6 or 7 months. Lady Like in the building. I should have had my StreamYard on so Lady Like could come on here and protest. I know Lady Like want to make some excuses. Lady Like just feel like she gotta argue. But one thing about Lady Like, she will come back and say, okay, Aunt, you right, Aunt, you right. You see, Lady Like, this is the type of behavior I was talking about. Why men, a woman needs a good man around to make sure she doesn't make uh, emotional decisions. Because this is all an emotional decision. But this emotional decision has a lifelong effect. Being a parent, you know, they say until you're 18. They say until you're 18 or whatever, you got 18 years. 18 years is for child support if the kid don't go to college. 18 years is if the kid don't go to college or if he goes to college and doesn't live at that parent's house anymore. Because if the kid goes to college and he still chooses to stay with their parent, you could possibly be still paying child support. Now, if that kid graduates at 18 and says, hey, I'm going to move out of that parent's house, I think then your child support can end. But you're still gonna, if you a father that's financially able, majority of them that can, they're gonna still send their kids money to help them with college. Being a parent is a lifetime subscription. It's not a 6-month subscription. It's not an 18-year subscription. Being a parent is a lifetime subscription. That's what people need to know. You know, I hear Nick Cannon walking back having all these kids now, talking about he wasn't mentally in the right place. Y'all see something like that? He wasn't saying that he regrets it, but he was saying like, yeah, man, I mentally wasn't in the right place. No shit, nigga. No shit, Nick Cannon. Because all the women that, you got to think about it. A woman that says, hey, man, I know this nigga got 10 kids with 10 different women, but I'ma still go let that nigga get me pregnant. She just looking for a check, my nigga. Woman don't care about you. Niggas got to stop having babies with women that don't care about them, too. It's on the men, too. This is on Stephon Diggs as well. They gonna keep talking about the finances and the money. Do what y'all do, bro. Do what y'all do. But I gotta speak the real, because we talking to how they presenting it. And I'm really speaking to not them. This ain't about Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. They already in that water. Do what y'all do. This is about the people that's speaking on the outside of that shit. Like, this is about that. This is about that. The people speaking on the outside of that shit is like crazy to me. It's fucking insane, but it is what it is, man. I come up under real rap. I'm not listening to a woman rap and sound like she's reading the fucking lyrics, and then I say, oh man, she's a good rapper. No. I'm not listening to somebody diss other artists in the music, but they didn't write the lyrics. You're dissing the other artists and lyrics in the music, but you didn't write it. That don't make no sense. Like where do we go with the culture with that? We need 70 more likes too, man. 70 more likes. Hit the like and turn us up, man. Y'all ain't getting it this raw and uncut, and ain't nobody else spilling the real like this but me, dog. Straight up. To be honest with you, Cardi B, and this might not sit well with certain people, I know how people like to double back. So you mean to tell me like Offset ain't never lay up on you no more after y'all was, he ain't catch you on one of them days where you was emotional and pull back up and you know, hopefully not, because you done popped out with this is Stephon Diggs' baby. It better be his baby and not Offset's, because you was over with after that. Hopefully she didn't do that, but I just, you know, you're not a good decision maker. I don't think you intended to get pregnant. I don't think she intended to get pregnant. Offset's not taking her back. He can't take her back. Gotta take care of his kid. He gonna take care of his kids. He gonna do that. Offset got kids before Cardi B. I think 2 before Cardi B. He gonna take care of his kids. Offset is one of them fathers that like to even dress his kids and shit. That's like a whole little thing for certain fathers, like going and getting their kids flying, shopping, and like having them in the stores. Offset into that. Certain fathers, they into that shit because he breaks it down Like, man, I like to go to this store, woo to woo, because he hit that type of shit. So Offset gonna be there fucking with the kids regardless. That's just who he is. He ain't gonna not fuck with his kids. He probably ain't gonna be able to be with them every day though. That nigga busy as fuck. He ain't gonna be able to be with him every day, but they gonna know that nigga. He gonna be around. He ain't finna dip off on the babies off of Cardi B. We outside getting it in early today, man. Uh, third ward, third world. Why are you watching me talk about other men? This is rap, this is hip hop, this is world news. I am in media. Let me tell you niggas something. I will never be ashamed of doing media. I will never be ashamed of talking about the things that people want me to talk about. I'm in that business. I'm in that lane. This is what I set out to do. I've decided to be a media personality. I'm going to talk about the things that are trending and the things that are public. Um, I guess we got enough of that out now, y'all. What else are we gonna hold on, y'all. What else did I have? Oh, let's get to the business. Let's get to that business. Let's get to that business real quick. We got some business. Let's get to that. Let's get to that. Hit that like button real quick. We got some little business we got to get to. I don't know. I don't know what happened with them. So we got this other incident that went down with this hanging in Mississippi, man, and most definitely condolences to timely entire family of Green, um, Trey Green, and I can't no I can't Demar Travion. I be messing up, bro. First name I gotta see exactly how the family says it. Demar Travion Trey Reed. Demar Travion Trey Reed was 21 years old, y'all, and he was hanging from a tree in Mississippi. Hanging from a tree in Mississippi, in the Mississippi campus of a university. So at college, he's hanging from a tree. Now I don't know how deep. I would have to look more into it to figure out how deep this was in the woods or how far was it from the school, how this wasn't caught on camera. You know, they got surveillance everywhere nowadays. And I just would think that with it happening at a university, y'all, they would at least be able to see bro walking off campus or walking through campus. You feel me? Not only that, walking through, unless he like parked and walked up to the school from an opposite direction, but you know, who's thinking that through? So they came with the autopsy and they ruled his death a suicide. They ruled his death a suicide, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw that. They ruled the man's death a suicide. With that death being ruled a suicide, the family has now requested their own autopsy, and I don't blame them. Let's just call a spade a spade. It's Mississippi. If you've been following me throughout the years, you already know that I've covered so many stories out of Mississippi with racial deaths, racial assaults, racial murders. We've covered it all from lynchings. We've covered it all from the crooked police in Jackson killing a man and then burying that man in the field behind their jail. This is a documented fact. God bless the Wades. I covered that story. I also covered the story of that goon squad in Mississippi that brutalized those two brothers. They beat them, they tortured them, even like stuck things in them. A group of white cops in Mississippi did that, y'all. We've covered the Rasheem Navon case. If y'all been on the channel, y'all know Rasheem Navon was out of town in Mississippi working. He had a job out there. He ended up telling his mother one day, hey, my boss and my co-workers, mama, they racist. I think they gonna do something to me. They treat me bad, whoop-de-whoop. I'm finna leave and come on. She like, all right, bet. So he tried to stay another week. He said, all right, mom, I'm gonna come home. So, all right, take yourself to the police station. He go to the police station. He tell the police what's going on. Next thing you know, bro disappears. A family member went to go pick him up from out there. He ended up disappearing. He's missing. They ended up finding him, saying that he was found in the woods and he was dead. When they sent the body back, y'all, it was a box full of bones. A box full of bones. A box full of bones. No skin. No skin. Nothing. Just a skeleton. But a skeleton is not staying together if it ain't got no skin or nothing, no meat to it. So it's just all bones, broken up bones. You can see the skull, you see the body. They sent them in a box. There's no way that somebody's body fully decomposes to nothing but bones as a skeleton, y'all. Not one piece of skin on it. This is out of Mississippi. I covered this story. I covered this story out of Mississippi throughout the years. This is on the channel. It's a fact. So I wanted to make sure I brought that to light. The family is requesting a second autopsy. I'm gonna drop an official video on that story. Trey, God bless, and condolences to his entire family out of Mississippi. That story is coming. I want to get more information on it before I drop it, though. That's pretty big. So I want to make sure we got that straight. But y'all know how we've covered Mississippi throughout these years, man. So Trey Reed, this is Delta State University. Oh, this is Cleveland. My bad. Cleveland, Mississippi. Cleveland, Mississippi, not Jackson. Cleveland, Mississippi. So that's that, man. We'll see what happens. Yeah, David, it looks like David is fried. It looked like David is finished and over with. We need 100 more likes as well, y'all. We need 100 more likes. If you ain't hit that like button, we need that participation. We're not tripping on the donation. I have never heard of this dude, David, until this incident. So that David guy's done, though. He's officially finished. Because at the end of the day, fam, whether you did the murder or not, it's like evident that you were, as more and more videos coming out, bro, he's in there dealing with a 14-year-old girl and he's 20. You finished, my boy. You finished. Now the car is yours. The car is registered to you. And there's a dead body in the trunk of your car, a dismembered dead body. And that dismembered dead body is in your trunk, and it's the same girl that you've been dealing with. Y'all got matching tattoos, and you've never reported the car stolen. And I couldn't get direct confirmation when I made the video, so I didn't want to put it like that. I ended up changing the title. That was a house that was associated with him. That was his house. It was associated with him in Hollywood. So it's on the street where your house is at. This is a girl that you're in photos and videos with. She has a matching tattoo with you. You have a song about her. All the motives point directly to you, bro. This is enough to get a warrant for you. Just keeping it 100. They done went up into the house. They got laptop, computer footage. They got song lyrics. You better know that people that know you are gonna tell if they know anything. But the fact you was dealing with her, you already out of there with me off of that, my nigga. If I see you doing it, I'm gonna punch you in your shit. I'm just saying, like, I got to, bro. Like, if I know you a 21-year-old nigga and you come around me, and I'm like, hold on, bro, how old little mama is? Oh, she 15. Hold on, my nigga, you 20 years old fucking with a 15-year-old, bro? Yo, man, what you gonna do about it? Well, that's it. Nothing else to talk about. We gotta beat you down, my nigga. Because if you would do it to another one, you do it to this one, you're gonna do it to one of mine. I got 15-year-olds in my family, my boy. And it's just, even if I didn't, it still ain't right, nigga. That's how they got to go. Nigga, I got little nieces, got a little sister, nigga. Hell nah, nigga. I don't play that type of shit. I don't do that. Nah, she ain't 18, my nigga. Y'all can say, well, people did it in the old days. I hate when niggas say lame shit like that. Weirdo shit. But you know how niggas is. Niggas be thinking they sounding so smart, trying to always go against the grain and let me try to just say something. That's niggas who don't really have points and they just want to sound smarter than they are. Always trying to make an excuse for some super weird ass shit. It's fucking dumb. Hit the like button and turn us up. We need 80 more likes before we get up out of here. 80 more. So David pretty much fried, man. He didn't file a police report on that car. That's gonna be the main thing. Like, hold on, bro. If the car, you can't even say that would have been your little small alibi. Hey man, my car got stolen. I reported it stolen. I ain't know what the car was. It's not the case here, my nigga. You didn't report the car stolen, and it was on the street with a house that you got ties to. And the girl is tied to you through pictures, photos, and videos online. And you got a song that hit SoundCloud where you're mentioning her name, and you speak on her having a tattoo of you. Yeah, my boy. You out of there. He didn't report the car stolen. That's the thing. You can't say cars get stolen every day if you don't report the car stolen. And it's on the street where the house that you be at is at. Can't say it was stolen. And the car got moved a couple times. Shout out to Vegas. Turn us up though, man. Hit the like. What else we on? Did y'all see that Dame Dash decided to jump out there and hit Cameron with a lawsuit? Dame Dash, you officially washed, my nigga. Dame Dash, you washed yourself with that one. You were just criticizing other people last year for filing lawsuits, bro. You were. I seen it. You called out Steve Stout for suing Puff, and that was physical. That was a physical thing that happened between Steve Stout and Puff. You've called out people for filing lawsuits and said that's not cultural, that's not hip hop. What are you doing, suing people for stuff like this? And he's speaking on like two brothers having an argument or having a disagreement or a squabble because Puff, it's a known fact, Puff hit Steve Stout over the head with a bottle in his office because of how he released that Nas video, to Hate Me Now. So if you didn't know about that story, it's an old hip hop story. Back in the day when they did the Hate Me Now video with Diddy and Nas, Nas and Diddy. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. There's a shot in there where Puff and Nas were on the cross. And Diddy had decided that he didn't want to be on the cross in the video no more. Hey, bro, he said he talked to his mother. He said he talked to his pastor. And he decided, hey, bro, I don't want to be on the cross in that video, like the what it represents and Jesus and all that. I don't want to do that. So Steve Stott was supposed to like, hey, man, I don't know if he agreed to take it out or he told him he's not going to take it out. I can't remember which one it was, but it got to a point, and I think it did come out. And I guess the first airing of it had Diddy in there on the cross. So Diddy went down to Steve Stott's office with a few of his guys, and he picked up a champagne bottle and busted over the nigga Steve Stott's head. Steve Stott, Diddy got arrested for that. Diddy got charged for that, and Steve Stott sued. Steve Stott sued for that. I don't know if they took it out or what. Maybe they like took that version down and released another, some shit like that. But Diddy hit Steve Stott over the head with a bottle. And I only told this story right here because Dame criticized Steve Stott for suing. Hey man, this is a dude that sued Puff. Like, you sue people, bro. You sued Puff. He's criticized people for suing, and now he's saying, I'm suing. He said, I'm suing. You came at my family, you whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. Ah, dang. I don't agree with that family, so I don't agree with Cam reaching out to his son. I don't. I think that was a new level of low for Cam to reach out to his son, because you're reaching out to his son to get at him. I didn't agree with that from Cam. I didn't. I did not agree with that. I was like, okay, y'all going in on each other. Let's just keep it there. Make y'all jokes on each other until y'all done. I would have probably just shut the door a long time ago on Dame Dash if I was Cameron, because Cameron is clearly up. Cameron is clearly winning. Cameron is clearly having this shit his way. Cameron got it's a hustle. Cameron is working. Cameron is hustling. Cameron is grinding. But it's a fun, easy hustle. It's a hustle. It's hard work. Cameron has to work. He has to work. He's grinding. He's grinding like a motherfucker. But this right here is one of them grinds that, hey, I love this grind. Because guess what? I get to wake up. I need to get fly, get dressed. But everybody is looking. My supporters are looking to see what I got to say. They want to hear my opinions. And the best part about Cameron grind right now, the money is already in the bank. The money is already in the bank. I ain't out here trying. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to get more money. I'm trying to get bigger. I'm trying to come up more. I'm trying to be more successful. Yes, he is, but he done already got cashed out for this new grind he on. This is his second career. Or third one, maybe. Maybe third one. So Cameron having it his way right now. Mason's having it his way. Stat Baby, Maurice Claret, PT, Sid City, Larry, they all having it their way right now with this new lane that Cameron and all them is in. They whole staff, they having this thing their way. The money is there, and then the thing is, it's always more money to be made. So, I say that to say this. Dame, though, when it's personal, and I'm never going to tell nobody not to try to clear their name up. So, I can understand if Dame goes into multiple interviews and speaks on Cam. I get it. I get why he would respond and be like, man, let me get on this nigga Dame. And his content as well. Like, all right, people want to hear what he got to say. Fuck. No, people listen to you, Dame. Okay, you said this about me. Let me go to combat that shit. People want to watch it anyways. You already said it. Fuck it. I'm going to clear my name. Bet. Got personal. I hate that it got personal. I didn't like to see that. But Dame spoke on Cameron's mom now, bro. I don't know if y'all seen that on Instagram. I'm not. It was distasteful, bro. It was like Dame sitting around and harboring old thoughts, and it's like you bringing up old stuff, Dame, and throwing it in a nigga face on some shit like, damn, you ain't say this. Why you ain't tell him this before? But it's like Dame is so combative and so bullheaded and hard-headed. He looking at it like, not finna let you have one up on me. So whatever it takes to not let you be doing better than me, or whatever I gotta do to make you seem like you losing in the eye of the public, I'ma do that. But Dame makes entirely no sense. Dame makes entirely no sense in some of these arguments. Now, at times, Dame makes perfect sense. The overall plan that Dame be pushing, the overall message about ownership, cutting the middleman out, being your own boss, I respect that. Because I rock with what Dame brought to the game, but at times, the more and more he talks, it's like he's just trying to win arguments. And that's the thing. That's why I won't talk to certain people, y'all. That's why I won't go to certain platforms. That's why I won't deal with certain people, because they're not trying to have conversations. They're not trying to express how they really feel for the better of people or for education of people. They just trying to win an argument. They just trying to win an argument. And it don't matter if they right or wrong. It don't matter if they got a point. It don't matter if they speaking facts. They just trying to get the best of you in an argument. That's for kids and broads to me. That's for kids and broads. That's why it's people that like, nah, I will never talk to them on the internet. I will never go on a podcast with certain people. I'm not saying I'm the most sought out nigga, but I've had opportunities to go to certain shows and I'm like, I don't like what you do. Because you're not even standing on nothing. You don't stand for nothing. You'll get on here, all that old character playing shit, that shit is goofy. I don't got time for no goofy stuff. We need 50 more likes, man. We need 50 more likes. We need 50 more likes, man. If you ain't hit that like button, we need you to hit it now. We got another video to make, y'all. We was ahead of time. I done got behind now. I was ahead of time a minute ago. Now I done fell behind, man. That quick. I done fell behind that quick, man. Hit that like button and turn us up. Turn us all the way up. Hit that like button and turn us all the way up, man. Know what's going down with us. What else did we have to speak on real quick? Did anybody else want anything else spoke on? I didn't see nothing else right now just in the news like that. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel got fired or suspended indefinitely for speaking on, oh boy. Did y'all see that? They suspended Jimmy Kimmel for his opinion or the joke he told. Did y'all see they suspended Jimmy Kimmel? I'm gonna be real with y'all though. I didn't want to see Jimmy Kimmel suspended. I didn't want him to be suspended. I'm not I didn't want that. I for sure ain't. Bro, there's a whole segment of anti-black, just disrespectful shit of homie Charlie speaking on black people on the internet. It's crazy. It's nasty. And you know, whether they did it for the Kimmel stuff, but what they should show people is that at the end of the day, bro, I do feel, and I thought, you know, I would think that like he has producers or a team that is getting stuff okayed before he get on there and tell jokes. I would think that Jimmy Kimmel is not just waking up and just freestyling and he has the final say. So I would think before he goes on air, he has to get it cleared. He says something along the lines going against the Charlie guy, but I want to make this clear, bro. Niggas been getting canceled for the longest off of things that we don't agree with. We've been seeing that. That ain't nothing new, y'all. Like, we've been seeing people get canceled. We've been seeing people get taken from their shows. So it's like they making it about a specific individual, but you got to know, really all they showing me is if you get rid of a guy because of something he said about an individual, whether it's bad or not, but if it's seen as bad and they take it as bad and then they get rid of you, that lets you know that they cared about that person. But we've been having people from our culture, from our community, for their opinions about things for the longest, because they told Jimmy Kimmel he has to donate to the family and stuff like that. I think with this one, though, different thing, because bro was an individual. That guy was one person. It wasn't like you went at a group of people, you went at a race, you went at a religion, you went at a sexuality. You didn't go at none of that. You spoke directly towards one person. So it's like when you see people, gotta watch when and where. Well, he said something about Trump. You can talk about Trump all you want to. The thing is, if you work for them people and they align with something, and I don't think it's him saying nothing about Trump. I think they probably felt the way about the other guy. I don't know. We finna get up out of here, man. Ain't nothing else going on. Yeah, they did the same thing to a lot of people. Kyrie, they made Whoopi Goldberg. They kicked off. She had like a 2-week suspension. Whoopi Goldberg, Kyrie Irving, Nick Cannon. Y'all remember how they did the baby when he went against that community? Like, bro, people has been getting canceled for what they saying. It just shows you who your network or the people that you work for, who do they hold in high regard? Who do they got respect for? Who they got to the point where, oh, you can say whatever you want to say, but you better not say nothing about them. You got to know that, and you got to recognize that and see that. That's what happens when you work for a corporation. You know, on YouTube, you independent unless you signed a deal with somebody, but as long as you following the community guidelines, and community guidelines on YouTube, they real loose. They can do what they want to do at all times, but it's really more so about verbiage on YouTube. More so about verbiage. What type of verbiage are you using? Fuck Lil Nas X. Fuck Lil Nas X. Throw Lil Nas X, the little, what's the other nigga, David. Throw all them niggas in that weird category. Oh, no. It's freedom of speech. You have freedom of speech. We have freedom of speech in America, but you're not freedom of consequence. Meaning, you can say whatever you want to say in the world. You can say whatever you want to say outside. There is nothing that will make you go to jail for going against freedom of speech. I mean, for having your speech. But what it will do is it can fuck up your money. So freedom of speech is to an extent. It is an amendment right to have freedom of speech to where they can't lock you up for speaking your mind. But if you go out and you offend some people, then they can fuck up your bag. That's a different story. Yes, freedom of speech, not freedom of consequence. What else we had go on, man? I gotta go wash this car real quick and do another video. Got us a little breeze today. The sun that went down a little bit. This Pee Wee Roscoe, bro. Pee Wee Roscoe is a fun fucking nigga, dog. That is a funny nigga. Somebody asked how my New York trip was. It was great, man. I'm ready to go back already. I love New York. I'm gonna go back one more time, probably next month. I'm gonna go back to New York one time. I'm gonna go back to New York and I'm gonna go to LA. Then I think, and I'll let y'all know, I keep y'all updated on the page post on YouTube. I'm probably gonna go to Art Basel in Miami in December, man. I'm probably gonna go to Art Basel in Miami in December, so you in Miami, pop out on me. I should have put the flyer up on my post for this situation in New York, but we'll be there next year. I'll also be in Art Basel in Miami if anybody want to come tap in with me. I'm gonna probably stream and all that other type of shit. Yeah, the chopped cheese was hitting. It ain't really, you know, I look at chopped cheese, I guess that's like a cultural thing down there. Salute to New York, but it's kind of remind me like a Philly cheesesteak, right? Basically a Philly cheesesteak. Basically a Philly cheesesteak. We got some spots that serve Philly cheesesteaks out here. It's not really big like that, but it was straight though. Yeah, I will always have respect for what Dame brought into this culture. Dame's mindset, I always had respect for it. But what he doing now, bro, I feel like he's going a very childish route. Even him and Envy going house for house and showing like whose house is bigger. That shit is goofy, my nigga. Cause this niggas that got houses that's bigger than both of they shit. That's like, I hate when niggas want to bring up that money conversation with me. And it's crazy, because every nigga that talk about my money is a nigga that ain't like a multi-million-dollar nigga. It's a nigga that's like, it's a million niggas that got more money than both of us put together. But they want to sit up there and have money conversations with me. I only bring money up to show niggas how invested I am into media. That's what I do with money. I let niggas know, hey fam, I'm in media to the point that I get paid to cover this, so you can know that I've done the research on this. I get paid to cover it, not from a label, not from an entity, not from a group, not from a rapper, not from a president. I cover this because the way that it's set up, I'm going to get paid ad revenue. So I make money to cover these topics. So you know what I'm going to do? Do full research. I'm gonna go get factual information. These niggas don't go get no information, but they wanna argue. They wanna protest. They mad and be passionate about their opinions, but they wouldn't got no type of information. But I'll let you know, hey fam, this is what I do. This ain't what you do. And I want you to know I do this to the point I get paid to do it. So when you out about your day doing what you do to get paid, this is what I'm doing in my day, because this is what, that's why I bring up money. But y'all turn it up. Good looking, man. We out. Y'all stay up, stay blessed. Got more shit coming later. I got another video I'm gonna drop soon. Let me go wash this car real quick and we'll get up with y'all, man. Y'all stay up. More videos. Hit that like, man, on y'all way out. Come back after the video drop on the live and get in there with them ant emojis, man. Get in there with them ant emojis. I need all people in the chat to come with them ant emojis. After the live, come back to the videos, click videos at the top of my page and go to the live. And I need everybody to go to the live and type in them ant emojis in the comment section. Flood the comments with the ant emojis if you fuck with your boy. Studio 56 podcast. We coming back Tuesday. Shout out to my guys, Poop, Twan, Big T. We back Monday, man. Hit the like.